Well, g'day guys. Now I am so stoked to finally share with you the backpack that I've been co-designing with the team over at Whipper. And this is the Whipper Colo 55. So it's named after my favourite river in the Blue Mountains, which is the Colo River. And it's a 55 litre backpack, which I think is like the perfect size for anywhere from an overnight trip to a multi-day trip. Like I personally can do a 5-day pack rafting trip out of a 55 litre backpack. So I really think this is going to be an awesome backpack for a lot of you guys out there. And yeah, we're just so stoked with how this thing has turned out. It's a beautiful pack and it's got some really good features. So to start with, the material is an Ultra 200X, which is a nice lightweight material as well as being really durable. For the base of the pack, we've gone for the Ultra 800X, so I'm just add a little bit more durability to the bottom of the pack because that's going to see the most wear and tear. Because for me, I hike a lot in the sandstone country, where I'm always sort of banging up against rocks and chuck my backpack down on rocks. So we really want to go for a material that's going to be nice and lightweight as well as being durable, and I really think we've hit the nail on the head with this pack. Now a few of the features. Now one of the main things I absolutely love about this pack is this front pocket. Unlike a lot of ultralight packs that have like sort of a stretchy front pocket, which I'm not a huge fan of, I absolutely love that this pocket has like a lid on top, because it just keeps all your gear nice and secure, as well as keeping any rain out as well. So I absolutely love this front pocket. It's just got a little clip there which you can unclip, just fold that back, and it's a really nice big generous size front pocket. So you can put your first aid kit in there, you can put some clothes or some food. And another really cool feature about this front pocket is you can get this additional secure pouch, and this basically just clips into the top corners up here. And what you can do with that is you can put your keys or your head torch, or I actually put my fishing gear in here. And so basically when you're at camp, you can basically just unclip that from your backpack and then put that in your tent, or if you, like I said, you've got your fishing gear in there, take that with you when you go for a fish. And I really think that's such a cool addition and like a really cool feature of this pack. Now also on the front of the pack, we've got a loop on each side, so that way you can just attach whatever you want to the front of the pack if you need to. And we turn the pack on the side, we've also got my little logo patch there, which is pretty cool. But it's got 2 compression straps on each side with these little Z clips, so they just attach nice and easily. And with the webbing, we've actually made the webbing a pretty decent length, so that way you can store your closed-cell foam mat to the side of the pack, or you could put like your packraft paddles or like your fishing rod and secure it nice and easily. As I said, there's another compression strap just down there. And now one other thing that I absolutely love about this pack is this side water bottle pocket, because unlike a lot of ultralight packs where they usually use pretty thin material and they generally sort of wear and tear quite easily, we've gone for the Ultra 200X, so it's a really durable side water bottle pocket. It's also a really generous size, so you can fit a 1 litre Nalgene bottle in there nice and easily. It also comes a little bit higher than the bottle, so it keeps it nice and secure. And being such a generous size pocket, you can also put a packraft paddle in there, which is absolutely awesome. So you'll be able to fit your packraft paddles as well as like your fishing rod. So I'm absolutely stoked with these side pockets, because like I said, as someone who hikes around a lot of rock, I'm so sick of like packs sort of wearing out at the base, whereas this is a lot more durable than anything I've used. Now we spin the pack around, we're really stoked with how this framing system sort of works. It's really nice and comfortable. Like I said, with the pack rafting setup, I can carry sort of around the 20-25 kilos. It actually carries pretty well. It's a really comfortable harness system. It doesn't dig into your neck at all like other ultralight packs do sometimes. It's got a really nice sort of contour that sort of hugs the back of your neck. It's got these load lifters to get that load nice and close to your shoulders. It's got a really nice wide shoulder strap. It's nice and foam padded, as well as having this air mesh on the underside, so it's nice and sort of a kind of nice luxe feel to it. It's got a sternum strap with a whistle. It's got a padded hip belt with that sort of air mesh on there, so it just feels nice sort of against your body. As on each side, it's got a hip belt pocket, as well as a nice easy clip that's really nice and easy to sort of do up when it's on your waist. With the back panel, this bottom section here, we actually done out of the Ultra 200X, just because when you're putting the backpack on the ground, that's a pretty sort of high wear area, so we decided to use the more durable material down there just to sort of stop any sort of nicks and scratches. It's got a grab handle up the top here, as well as a little sort of outlet that you can run the tube from your water bladder through. Now as for the roll top, we've got this webbing. So it's got a G-clip here that just slots into that little webbing loop there. And with this webbing, we've actually made that extra long. So I've actually got it sort of coiled up with a bit of double-sided Velcro just holding it in place. But if I unravel it, it's actually quite a long sort of piece of webbing. The idea with that is that you can actually put your Packraft on top. Let's spin it around. So whether it's your Packraft or you could put a tent up there as well. So yeah, it just keeps it nice and secure, and you've still got plenty of webbing left over. So with the excess webbing, you can just roll that up and then just put the double-sided Velcro around it. But if you feel like you don't need that much webbing, you can always just trim it, but we decided to just include extra webbing just for people who do want to sort of attach a Packraft or a tent to the top of it, you can. Now with the roll top closure, it's just got these side straps with these little buckles that you just unclip. Another one on the other side. You don't necessarily have to clip these into that side part. You can also just clip it together if you want to run it that way. We've just got a roll top closure, and inside the pack we've got a water bladder sleeve. Now a really cool addition to this backpack, which I absolutely love, is this Expedition hood. So basically this is 6 litres worth of capacity that you can actually attach to the top of the backpack, just for those trips where you just need a little bit more capacity. So how this works is on the hood it's got these little toggles, and so you basically put these toggles through these loops at the top of the backpack. And then you just undo these side straps. You just clip that together. And you just use those side straps to clip to the hood. Yeah, so I honestly think that is such a cool feature. So like for those trips where you just need a little bit more capacity, rather than buying a whole new backpack, you can just buy this hood, which gives you another 6 litres, and it's just enough to put another couple pieces of clothes or maybe a little bit more food, and it can usually get you by for those sort of bigger trips. So just on the back here is the zipper, and yeah, stacks of space in there. It's also got a little key ring there to attach your keys. So another cool addition is this Y strap. So basically what you do with this is it's got little toggles on the end. The same deal, you just put that through those little loops at the top of the backpack. We just undo that top webbing. So I grab my Packraft. So what I can do is I pop that on top, and then with this strap, I just run that over the top of it. The idea with this is it just spreads out that webbing over sort of a greater area, just to stop the sort of Packraft or the tent sort of moving out around as much. You just get that little G-clip, just attach it to the strap, and just cinch that down, and yeah, just keeps that nice and secure. So it's not necessarily necessary to have this. You can easily just get away with having this main webbing, but it is a cool feature that if you do want to sort of spread out that webbing, you can do that. Now, as for the weight, the medium comes in at 990 grams, which I think is bloody awesome considering it's a fully featured ultralight pack. Like, we're not skimping on anything here. Like, we've even got excess webbing. So if you really wanted to, you could always cut the webbing back a bit just to save a little bit of extra weight, but we've decided just to include a little bit extra webbing just so you guys can have a bit more sort of versatility in how you sort of use the pack. But yeah, to get it sort of just under a kilo, we're so stoked with that. This is a large version, and this comes in at just over a kilo. I think it's like 1 kilo and 40 grams. But honestly, I'm super stoked with that weight. I think it's a great weight for such a great pack. And yeah, this pack is like handmade in the Blue Mountains, so it's awesome to collaborate with an Australian manufacturer. And I think we've honestly done, like, I'm a bit biased, but I think we've done a bloody great job with this pack, and I'm so stoked to finally get it out there to the market and you guys can get your hands on one. If you head over to the Whipper website, it is available for pre-sale now. And if you buy it through the pre-sale, which will be running for the next month, you'll also get one of these secure pouches for free. So it's definitely worthwhile jumping on the pre-sale. But then after the pre-sale, yeah, they'll just be up on the website for you guys to purchase. So yeah, like I said, we're so stoked with it. I honestly absolutely love it. Can't wait to get it out on some more trips, and I can't wait to see you guys out there in the bush using it for yourself. So if you have any questions, just drop a comment below. And yeah, make sure you head over to the Whipple website. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hooroo.